Hello, beloved. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'd like us to take a look at the book of 2 Kings chapter 4 verse 3. 2 Kings chapter 4 verse 3. Now, this was about Elisha and then the woman whose husband had died, the prophet's wife. Elisha gave an instruction to her. He said, "Then he said, go, borrow thee vessels abroad of all thy neighbors, even empty vessels, borrow not a few." Now, my interest today is in the fact that she was supposed to go to her neighbors and borrow vessels from her neighbors. And Elisha specifically said, don't borrow a few vessels, borrow many vessels. Now, the question is this. I remember some time back, I was speaking to a friend and he drew my attention to the fact that what if the woman's neighbors actually did not have vessels? So who her neighbors were was so very important, because the miracle was in she bringing vessels to pour the oil into. And that is why divine associations are very important. So the question I want to ask you is this: who is your neighbor? Who are the people connected to you? Who are the people around you in life? Who are the people you can easily resort to when there's a challenge? In this woman's case, the people had to have empty vessels. If not, the miracle may never have occurred. So I want to admonish you today to make sure that wherever you find yourself, you are connected and associated with people that God has actually connected you to the right people, to people who have vessels for you whenever you need those vessels. And that is why sometimes God leads us to specific people and specific places. They may not seem like anything to us. You remember when Joseph had a chance to enter prison? He met two people who were significant in his life. Meanwhile, they were prisoners. One of them actually eventually connected him to Pharaoh. So remember, there are people God has brought your way who are very significant. You may not see them as important, but learn to value and appreciate them. Hallelujah. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'll see you same time.